Hi. So I'm going to do a quick overview of my game Tiles. Um, it's sort of a puzzle game and sort of a game that's I don't know if this is a category, but it would just be like quick movement and timing. When you step on the tiles, they fall away, so you gotta move quickly. You start on the green tile and you finish on the red, but the red is not as enabled until you clear all the blue tiles. So if I step on it, I fall, or yeah, I die. So I have to clear all of the blue tiles. This level is actually, it's a little complicated. Um, I'll show you why in a second. So that's how I win. It shows how fast I did it, and then you can see there's a high scores um, for how fast people completed the level. So how this level could be difficult is if I don't do certain things, such as right here, if I did only go 3 tiles in, I now made it impossible to clear the level. Like it's impossible for me to go in here and get all 5 and get across again. So scattered throughout any level can be just a various amount of really even unexpected instances where you blocked yourself off. Maybe the person that created the level didn't even expect it. I've found it's kind of hard to anticipate uh, weird spots like that almost where you don't realize, oh yeah, if I don't do that, it's gonna block me off for later. Um, so I think that's a really cool element. Like when I'm making levels, sometimes I just start making shapes and see what weird situations come out of it. So that's kind of the elements of being a puzzle. And then I'll show you another level, such as this. This level is extremely easy for me to figure out what I have to do. I have to go along a path. But these orange tiles disappear and reappear pretty quickly. So this is just about timing. Um, so this has almost no puzzle elements at all. And it's just button timing, moving quickly, and I can't even seem to do it right now for whatever reason. Okay, this is silly. There. There, that's that. And okay, that's the gameplay essentially. Now, aside from that, you might see there's things such as rate. I can say how good I thought a level was and how difficult I thought the level was. And I can also add it to my favorites. And as I said before, there's high scores for today or for all time today and this week. Um, all of this is here because as you've seen me go into this menu, the entire game is made up of user created levels that are made within the game itself. So in that way, the game is sort of like Super Mario Maker. Obviously, the gameplay is nothing like Super Mario, but uh, the 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 way that the game essentially is a facilitator of creating and playing other people's levels is like Super Mario Maker. So I have this featured section, which is things that I've put here manually because I thought were good. But then you can go to browse where you'll just see all the levels made by people. My levels is the ones that I've personally created, and my favorites, of course, is ones I've added to my favorites. Um, and then you have lots of different sorting options. You can say most recent, or I can just say alphabetical or whatever. I can say when it was created, within the last 7 days or something. The size of it, if I want a smaller level or a larger level, and the difficulty, which, as I said earlier, is set by people playing the level and voting on how difficult they thought it was. So I can find a level that sort of suits my skill level. And then I can show you how you would create a level here. Um, so it's fairly straightforward. I just can come in here and put holes wherever I want. Um, this purple tile is just safe, like it does nothing, and you don't have to step on it. The lighter one you have to step on twice. And then the yellow one is timed. it will fall after so many seconds, which I set here. So I'm going to do 2 seconds. And then the orange one, as you saw, disappears and reappears. And I can set the interval higher. It takes longer for it to disappear and longer for it to reappear. So this is just a kind of a weird looking level that shows all the different tiles. That's safe. This I have to step on twice, and now I'm not able to beat the level. So that's a level. There you go. So I made it. I'm happy with it, I guess. I can come here to publish, set the name of it. I'm not going to take the time to do that right now. You can also, the name by default is whatever you have your name set as, but you could change it if a different person was sitting in the living room making the level. Submit it. It tells me I got submitted and that what the level ID is. So I can come here to play. I could just go to most recent and find mine right, not in the featured section, right there, or in my levels, or I could enter the level ID to find mine specifically, which is a good way you could share with your friends or whatever if you had somebody else that had the game and wanted them to play your level. So that is essentially the entire game. Again, you make levels and play other people's levels. That's the entire game. The levels can be somewhat of a puzzle, or they can be just about moving quickly and having the correct timing, as I showed before. So yeah, thanks.